Elizabeth. I'm Camille. Nice to meet you. Okay. I'm going to ask you a question. What does interdisciplinary study mean to you?
The major is pretty much, to me, it's a general major, and you can have a concentration, pretty much anything inside of the major.
Okay, so what is your major?
International studies.
Okay, so how would you integrate international studies with interdisciplinary studies?
Well, you could do a few things. One of them would be international studies with display and business, because they kind of go hand in hand, or in international studies with a language.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, Brother Brandon?
Yeah.
Right.
I have a question for you today.
Absolutely.
What does interdisciplinary studies mean to you?
When I think of interdisciplinary studies, I think about what, who, where is being studied, and what discipline is being studied under that category of that terminology.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And absolutely, just like the book would say, what phenomenon is being studied. So that comes to my thoughts when I think about interdisciplinary studies. Who is it? Hey, come on in.
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing, Mr. Brandon?
Sir. Got the seat right here?
Yeah, come on in, have a seat. How things been going?
Things been going on.
Since our last visit, you haven't called me.
No, sir, no. Things been going all right.
You see, I pulled the Time magazines out for you.
See?
Go take a peek. Yeah, go take a peek at one of them Time magazines.
Okay. It's a new one, right? New
Right.
edition? Okay. Yeah.
And the reason why I went into Time magazine, because that's what, basically, from the files, let me pull your file out. Basically, from the files that we're dealing with you, we're dealing with time and how to make sure your time is valuable. Here you go, right here. Time goes into discipline. And the discipline that I'm talking about is a discipline of self, not discipline in the streets, because that's also discipline of self. When I'm talking about discipline, it's the discipline of what it takes for you to assimilate to going on to better things, to being a better father, being a better brother. You feel what I'm saying? That is where I'm going at when I say the discipline. Now, how does discipline define within yourself, within your DNA, within who you are, Mr. Brandon?
I feel discipline is it's a deep down inside. You have to take it as anything you do, self-discipline or your self-motivation. It's something that, like we're talking about fatherhood, you have to have that discipline, that self-conquer.
Absolutely, because certain things such as when you go through situations that involve law enforcement, not saying you in general, when you're dealing in law enforcement and you come up with certain things as different summons and certain things been written about, that's a lack of discipline. That means you are not in the proper place at the proper time. Like a wise man told me one time, a wise man knows not by being told. So that's something that you must know, that you have been working on right now to where you are at. Even with you coming in to seeing me, myself, and we're talking about these discussions to help benefit you and assimilate you to another level. Isn't on discipline? That winds up to where you are at now. You know what I mean? So that gives you something else to get somebody else to be able to talk about, to be able to look within themselves and ground themselves to move on to better places within themselves and life. We'll schedule in for, what's good for you?
Next Friday, sir.
Next Friday. If you and your Tony Soprano don't want to call no man, be on Friday. Okay, absolutely. So next Friday we'll schedule in 2014. I'm glad to see you. Hope everything worked out.
Thank you so much.
See the secretary, $35, okay?